can't get to that person's name until we can start to unravel information about their life. So were they male or female? How old were they when they died? How tall were they? What was their ethnic background? Did they walk with a limp? Was one tooth broken? Had they had a previous fracture?
Sue Black, thank you so much for joining us on Scotland Tonight.
You're welcome.
The first time you dissected a human body, you said it was life-changing. Why this fascination with what lies beneath the skin?
We spend our entire lives interacting with people, looking at them from the outside, so that every interaction we have with someone is to the surface that you see. And there's so much more of the person that you can't see. So when you lift the skin and you look inside, what's in there is absolutely and utterly amazing. Some people think it must be horrendous, that it must repel them, it must be something disgusting or scary. But it isn't. The way in which the human body's put together and the myriad of millions of cells that all work together and generally work in harmony to make us survive and to cope day on day is nothing short of a miracle every single second. So I want to know you from the outside, but I want to know you from the inside as well.
I mean, you're surrounded by death, you know, throughout your life, what you do in your job, dead bodies. It holds no fears for you, obviously.
No, and why should it? Because it's going to happen. It might be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for everyone, but it is going to happen. And I think we've become almost distanced from death. We don't feel comfortable talking about it. We don't feel comfortable confronting that it's coming our way. And we need to, because it's going to happen. And we kind of think that it's going to happen somewhere in the future. Maybe when I'm in my 80s or I'm in my 90s. But the stark reality is it can happen in the next 5 minutes. And therefore, why would you spend time worrying about it, fearing it, when often there's very little that you can do when it comes calling your name?
Forensic anthropology isn't about how people died, it's about how they lived, isn't it?
That's right.
So it's unravelling a mystery almost.
It is. So a lot of people say to us, what's the difference between forensic anthropology and forensic pathology? And when you get past the fact that it's about a difference of 100,000 a year in salary, what the real difference is the pathologist's job is about determining the cause of death or the manner of death. They want to be able to report on that event and why it happened. Our job is that when we have that body and we don't know who they are, so you imagine a situation where a body is found in woodlands and the police need to know that was Joe Bloggs, because only when they know it was Joe Bloggs they can go and speak to Joe's parents and Joe's family and Joe's friends and start to piece together the story leading up to why their body was maybe found there and what the death was. But we can't get to that person's name until we can start to unravel information about their life. So were they male or female? How old were they when they died? How tall were they? What was their ethnic background? Did they walk with a limp? Was one tooth broken? Had they had a previous fracture? All of those things build a picture that we can release to the public to say, does anybody recognize who this might be? And when they come forward with a possible name, what we can then do is see whether the ante-mortem information matches with the post-mortem. So we're trying to get to the name always.
And you can find out details about their life from their bones, their hair, their nails, you know, tiny details.
Just about everything. Just about every part of your body tells us something about your life. It will tell us whether you dye your hair or not. It will tell us whether you wear high-heeled shoes a lot or not. It will tell us where you were born, where you grew up, because there are some parts of our skeleton that don't remodel. And so when those bits of bone were made, they were made from the foodstuffs that your mum was eating when she was pregnant with you. So there's a huge raft of information in there about you, which is specific to you and different to anybody else. And that's what we're trying to get to.